Hey there guys, welcome to my fourth video log. Things are changing daily, so what I'm going to do today is just go through a little bit about how things have been, where I'm at now, what my training's like, what my diet's like, and a couple of other things, just little things that people wanted me to cover as well, so I'll just quickly pop those in for you as well at the end, alright? First of all, weight wise, I'm sitting at around 14.10 at the minute. Growing into the show, like I said. Body fat, relatively similar to what it has been, if not a little bit leaner, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Obviously around this sort of like time out of the competition, it's not even something I need to worry about, so for it just to be happening, just fluctuating, like sometimes it never really gets higher, it's just getting lower, so for that to happen already without even dieting is a massive bonus for me, because I know that once it comes to diet time, then I'm just going to come in super shredded into the show, and hopefully come in the condition that I want for the show as well. Training wise, Monday night, tonight I just trained chest tonight. Didn't have a training partner, just because of different circumstances and things like that. Obviously you've got to adapt, so instead of doing my usual thing that I always tell everyone about, like my forced reps and negatives and things like that, what I ended up doing was working more and drop sets. Obviously doing forced reps as much like half reps really, when I couldn't get any more full reps out. And did a lot of pressing work today, did incline dumbbells, still hit about, because I was by myself obviously without a spotter, I was hitting about 48 kilos dumbbells, so that's what, 96 in total, so I wasn't too bad, just below 100 on incline press with dumbbells. And then we went on to doing incline flies, still hitting quite heavy weights on that. Then on to hammer press, that was, like I say, it's like 3 plates aside on that, and drop set at that, same with the flies, same with the dumbbell flies, same with the dumbbell press, and then finished on seated press, and just dropped that all the way down. Did like a triple drop set on that, absolutely brutal, but it really worked, as a few of you guys could see. I was super full, super pumped, and I'm really feeling it now already, so I know that I've hit it hard and it's working, because in my class, I want to make sure that my chest is going to be, popping, and people are going to see that nice full round look to my chest that I want. So it's really progressing well. And my delts, obviously, as you've seen in the photos, training them twice a week, like I still am, is massively improved them. I can't explain how much they've changed. Like when you look at the comparison shots from a couple of months ago when I first started doing this, like this prep, like getting ready to even think about doing the competition, the change is just so dramatic, so I'm pretty chuffed, and just thanks to the people who told me to do that, especially Michelle Brannan. She was the first person to tell me, right, these are your weaknesses, this is what you need to work on. Like my arms weren't big enough, my delts weren't big enough, my upper back, and all those things are starting to come in, so I'm really pleased. I couldn't be happier. Diet wise, nothing much has changed. I'm still high carbs, still about 400 grams of carbs a day, still about 280 to 300 grams of protein, and around 50-60 grams of fat a day, so that's pretty similar to what it is. More steak, like steak mince is what I buy. Like obviously I explained in my first video, we're not all pro bodybuilders or pro men's physique competitors like myself, like I want to be. At the minute, obviously, it's, you know what I mean, we're on a budget, we live in the real world, so steak mince, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I get it from the butcher, it's super lean. When you're cooking it in the pan, there's no fat in there or anything, so it's fantastic, and it's cheap. So getting that protein in there and a little bit of a range in your diet as well, it's fantastic to change things up, so I love it. Also changed slightly how I'm eating in the mornings. I'm having a lot more carbs in the morning, because what I've realised is when I start getting into my meals through the day, I stop feeling hungry, and I have to pretty much just ram them down. So what I'm doing is I'm giving myself like a big high carb boost in the morning, not as much protein, probably like 4 eggs instead of 6 or 8, and just it really gives me a big boost in the morning. So I've got that, it's sort of like a spike almost. It's giving me I'm super hungry when it comes to like 12 o'clock when I need to eat, 11 o'clock when I eat next, and then I'll eat that meal, and then I'll have another one, and then it's had a really good effect on my eating. So I'm feeling a lot fuller from eating that. So I'm getting my meals in easier and quicker, and I can get to bed earlier and things. Obviously I'm doing this video now at 11:45 at night, but obviously that's just because I've got everything done now. My meals are prepped for tomorrow, I'm sorted, so pretty chuffed. A couple of things that I pointed out to people recently as well was that I do change my splits all the time. It's not always the same. I would encourage everyone to do that. Don't keep your training regime the same, because everybody knows this, your body's going to adapt to it. So just whatever you feel like hitting on that day. Like today I was going to go in and train back. I felt like, you know what, I'm going to go and train back. I got there and I was like, I could really hit chest. It feels awesome. I feel like I want to just absolutely destroy it. And obviously I trained legs the day before, so maybe that might have been in the back of my mind about my back not wanting to do it. So I just nailed chest and really went for it. Obviously I'll train back tomorrow to stretch my chest out a bit, to help with that. Obviously you're going to pull up fibres a bit more, and it's going to help it grow without even training it. So it's perfect. Also, what I was going across with a few people recently was that in the run up to the show, when my prep starts, when my prep comes to the diet phase, I'm going to do my cardio start cardio about 12 weeks out, because from what we've been speaking about, like the people who coach me, they've been saying pretty much that I am a naturally lean person. Like I was 10 stone 2 years ago. I'm 15 stone almost now, so hovering around that way. So you know what I mean, like I'm a naturally lean person. I haven't put on any body fat, but it's like in my growing, I haven't got any fat or anything like that, so it is good. So we want to diet as little as possible, so I can stay as full and big as possible, so I can keep everything and not lose too much weight. Like I'll probably be around, I mean realistically I'll probably be around 13.5 stone on stage, probably super shredded, hopefully not less than that, so I can carry that full look, and that'll hopefully give me the edge over people as well. A couple of points people wanted me to bring up was training for beginners. My advice to anyone would be keep it as simple as you can. Master the movements was one of the big things that I was drilled into me. For like, I train in quite a hardcore gym, really, gym called Gold Star in Newcastle. A guy called Neil, who works there, he used to be a bodybuilder, a very good one at that as well. And I always listened to his advice, and he told me when I first started training, for chest I was only allowed to do bench press, for legs I was only allowed to do squats, for back I was only allowed to do deadlifts, and for shoulders I was only allowed to do military press. And if I got seen doing anything else, he'd send me home. So you might not have to keep it as simple as that, but you can get the point. Keep it simple, work on your foundations, get a good physique, a good foundation of your body, then start working on the details. I walk in the gym sometimes and I see kids who are like 9, 10 stone doing cable flies. You've got nothing there to detail. You can't be detailing anything there. Get on the free weights. You're going to hit more fibres. You're going to be getting your techniques better, and you're going to grow so much better using those free weights than you are going to be using cables. Because like I say, it's constant resistance. They're all good, but in my opinion, it's like free weights for building mass is the way you want to be. That's my main advice for that. Diet wise, like a lot of people try and follow my diet. I wouldn't suggest that, because like I say, unless you're a naturally lean person, it probably won't work. You probably put on a lot of fat. Some people have found that, but what you need to do is experiment. You're not competing, unless you are, obviously. But if you're not competing, experiment. See what happens with your body when you go high carb for a few weeks. See what happens when you drop that down, put higher fats in. A lot of people's bodies, everyone is unique, everyone's body works differently, so just pay attention to what your body wants. Also as well, I don't know whether a few of you noticed, but I had a bit of a low week this week, so got to a point in the week where just didn't feel, couldn't see my progression. Obviously I've got quite small to zero support network. It's just Twitter and a couple of friends, Jack Stogel junior, Mr. Britain. He's been a fantastic influence on me. Just words of wisdom. Michelle Brannan, fantastic as well. Just all, and a lot of other people. I can't even go through the names. Like just on Twitter as well. Just like all the support's been fantastic. So what I did was I was in the gym on Sunday. My lowest point was on the weekend, and just felt like, you know, I couldn't see myself winning. I couldn't see myself getting any better. Then all of a sudden I just thought, you know what, if I think like this, I'm not going to win. If I keep thinking like this, I'm not going to get any better. So what did I do? I went in the gym on Sunday and I absolutely destroyed it. Went in there, loaded up the plates, and just went, you know what, second place isn't good enough. Let's do this. And actually hit personal bests on my legs. So it just shows that if you use negative energy in a positive way, you can make so much progress. It's scary. So anytime anyone's ever said anything negative to you, literally if anyone says that you can't do something, or that you aren't good enough to do this, show them. It's up to you what you're good at. It's up to you how good you are at something. That's your choice. If you want to be mediocre, if you want to be a runner-up in everything, do it. But me personally, I can't see anything else than I have to be the best at what I do. If I'm not the best at what I do, I'm not satisfied, and I will not stop until I am the best. And that mentality has got me very far in life. So my advice for today, pretty much, keep it basic, have an experiment with your diet, and use all that negative energy as positive energy. Alright, now 16 weeks out now, guys, so thank you very much for all the support so far. We've got another 15 weeks and 6 days to go, or 15 weeks and 5 days in about 10 minutes. So keep the support coming in, guys, keep the tweets coming in, keep the questions coming in. Like, you know how much I get a bit of a buzz off it, you know, like people today telling me that I'm inspiring them and things like that. It is amazing to hear it, and well, to see it, sorry. So please keep all the tweets coming in, because like I say, you guys are the people who keep me going, and those little tiny things make a huge difference. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next week.